All right, I'm on hole number 6 of the Easter Open tournament in Monday's qualifying round in the rookie division. Let's go to hole number 6. And I'm still working on this hole. All these par 3s, I'm going to be working on them all week. I'm not really interested in getting them super dialed in until the weekend round, so I'll go back and watch the videos and see what I did and see what my goal right now is to try and find the spot where I can be pin high. So I'm going to use my Guardian, and I'm going to use a Navigator just to cut the wind down a bit. And I'm in about mid club. With this same setup in my other account, I'm in about mid club, and that Guardian's got a little more distance. So I have to see if I'm in mid here as well. And it looks like we're going to need to add on a little bit for the wind. If you watch Tommy's videos, he talks about that stuff, but I always like to find out for myself. And that's part of the practice is to get that figured out for myself on how my clubs are hitting. Because sometimes what I find is I may not add on the 10%, but where I'm at in my club, I may hit, if I'm at mid club and I may hit a full adjustment. Or I'm at minimum club and I use a mid adjustment. So the goal here is to set it up and hit perfect so that we can actually learn something from these practice rounds. So hitting perfect is really key when you're practicing so that you can try and dial it in as the week goes on. Okay, so there's max. And there's min, so there's about mid, so we're just a little ahead of mid. And I used 5 backspin. I put 6 on last time, it was a little short of the cup. So I'm going to put on 5. We've got a little headwind here, so I'm going to go right at it. We've got a 3-4, so this is 1-4 per ring. There's 2-8, so that's about 2.5 rings. I'm not doing anything special here. I did a full range adjustment. I want to check it out. Ah, hit it perfect. That way I can go back and watch the videos and see where I'm at. That was a full wind adjustment on there, going right at it with 5 backspin. The key is to go back and find out where I had it set up down here, and so I can duplicate that shot better the next time by seeing where my rings were set up on the fringe fairway. And that's exactly what I was talking about. I'm in mid club, and I used a max club adjustment and ended up close to it. When you're trying to dial this stuff in, I mean, these balls don't just fall in the hole on accident. So when you're trying to dial this stuff in, it's really important to dial it in for your clubs and how you play the game. So watch how you're shooting it. Film yourself when you're doing these so that you can go back and watch. You know, and it's really important to go back and watch when you make an error so that you can learn from that mistake. We learn more from our mistakes than we do from our successes. And this hole is going to help me out. Our opponent hit a par. That's the killer on these holes. Is you know, if you shoot a par on a par 3, that's pretty much the end of your round. You can't recover from that. I mean, you have to go to these par 3s and get birdies. And if you get lucky and get a hole in one, hey, more power to you. But you've got to get a birdie. That par, you can't recover from that because there's not enough holes in this tournament. The holes in this tournament that you can pick up a shot, like a legitimate pick up a shot, are so few that if you drop a par 3, it kills you. I mean, that just kills your round. All right, that was hole number 6 of the Easter Open Tournament and Monday's qualifying round of the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.